My name is Karen Barnett, and I'm a fiction writer, and I'm fascinated by history. By the people that lived in the different time periods, how they viewed the world, the people that they loved, about the things that happened to them, and how it affected their faith. When I was recently looking for a new story idea, I became interested in the 1920s, the Prohibition era. It was a time that pitted the bootlegger against the revenuer, often with violent results. And that's where an old family story of mine picks up. My grandparents lived in Port Angeles, Washington during the 1920s, just 20 miles across the Strait of Juan de Fuca from Canada. And for a young man struggling to support a family, I imagined that the lure of an easy buck was tempting. But rowing across the straits in the dark, with its strong winds and shifting tides, couldn't have been easy. A buddy waited on the shore, flashing the headlamps of his car to show them where to land. On their final run, it wasn't the buddy waiting for them on the shore, it was the G-Man. Diving into the cold water of the straits, the men lost their hull and their boat, but escaped with their lives, and a great story. Sometimes the details varied with the telling of the story, but one thing never changed. My grandfather would always look at his wife and say, "I know you were the one who called the G-Men on us." She never said she did. She never said she didn't. First Impressions is not a retelling of my family's story. Instead, it's a completely fictional account. First Impressions is an exciting historical romance written for the Christian market. You can learn more about First Impressions by checking out my blog at www.cannotbeshaken.blogspot.com.